All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We are talking about Brock Bowers, tight end for the Las Vegas Raiders in tonight's video because he just broke a 63-year-old record in his first 16 games as a professional. He eclipsed Mike Ditka's 1961 rookie tight end mark of 1,067 yards. He also broke Puka Nacua's 2023 mark of 105 catches by a rookie at any position. And he also surpassed Darren Waller's 2020 franchise mark of 107 receptions in a season. So Brock Bowers is now at 108 catches for 1,144 yards, 4 touchdowns, and he also has 58 first downs. And I want to go through. So this was the record-breaking game. Now I was going to make a deeper, more depth, advanced, analytical film review of Brock Bowers, but then I went through his touchdowns and I just was reminded of how much of an absolute freak this dude is. And I just genuinely believe from the bottom of my heart, if Brock Bowers was not a member of the Las Vegas Raiders, like just for example, if he was a Chiefs darling and he was playing with Patrick Mahomes, like let's say Travis Kelce retired this year and Brock Bowers ended up getting drafted this summer and he was a member of the Kansas City Chiefs and he did what he's doing right now, you would not hear the freaking end of it. Now, this is Brock Bowers' 7-catch, 77-yard game against the New Orleans Saints. And you'll notice these first 2 catches, just kind of check down, simple routes. What's crazy when I watch Brock Bowers versus any other team in the National Football League is how versatile this dude is. I mean, we heard about in the draft, we heard that he could, operate out of the slot. We heard he could operate as a runner. We heard all about this versatility from Brock Bowers in the offseason, and it has not lived down to its hype. Like, he has just gone above and beyond, right? Like, quite honestly. All right, kind of messing up a little bit here. We haven't made a Raiders video in a very long time, so I apologize on that. But before we get into it, hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. If we try and get this video to 100 likes, folks, that would mean the absolute world to me. And now I can't do like more of an X's and O's, meat and potatoes kind of game. But I just wanted to use this game specifically before we get into these 4 touchdowns, because that's truly where you see it. I mean, if Brock Bowers, 7 catches, 77 yards for a tight end, first off, very impressive. One thing I noticed watching this game was this dude's just first off always open. And if an underwhelming film game of 7 catches for 77 yards, if that's an underwhelming game, I mean, his future is so unbelievably bright. Like next year, once this quarterback situation gets figured out, it's just look at this yards after catch. He's yakking it up. Bang, bang, in the pocket. Great throw by AOC. We're just going to let this go because like I said, I want to get into these touchdowns here. Moves in motion at the bottom of your screen, middle bottom of your screen. Sorry, not even middle bottom. That's Michael Mayer, Notre Dame legend. This is why I just want to get these out of the way, because this was a historic game. All right, bang, bang. All right. Now, this was Brock Bowers' 2nd touchdown of his NFL career. He's only got 4 on this season. One thing you'll notice is, first off, 3 different quarterbacks throw to him on these 4 touchdowns. All right. Now, we've seen Aiden O'Connell operate as QB1 for the Raiders for the last 2 games. And honestly, they've won the last 2 games, as much as that sucks for draft stock. And, I still, because of injuries and Gardner Minshew, I don't really think Aiden O'Connell has cemented himself as the future guy for the Las Vegas Raiders. But I don't know, man. They operate so much better when AOC is the quarterback, in my opinion. They just do. And this Raiders team has talent. They don't need the first pick in the draft. I mean, every team's going to take it. But when you got studs like Brock Bowers on your team, it makes the job that much easier. I mean, they're truly, I'm not going to say they're necessarily only a quarterback away, but when you watch this Brock Bowers film, I mean, it is truly unbelievable. And some of these throws are crazy. This is Gardner Minshew, I believe. No, this is Desmond Ridder, I believe, to Brock Bowers here. Now, this second angle here, number 10, Desmond Ridder, moving. This is where you see it. I mean, this is, first off, a beautifully placed football on the move. This is phenomenal. And Brock Bowers goes up, takes this for the touchdown. This was against the Broncos. This Gardner Minshew is the quarterback. This was Brock Bowers' first ever NFL touchdown. And this is truly an insane play. And if you're a Raiders fan, especially, you remember this exactly. This second clip is going to give you a better illustration of just the freak athleticism that Brock Bowers possesses. But we'll let this clip play out. Jeez, man, it's New Year's Eve. We can't talk. Happy New Year's to everybody. Let's get this other angle here because this is truly, and they're just throwing that ball on the ground. I absolutely love it. Ocean Green 18, Red 7, Niner 49er, little play action pass. He just kind of throws it up there. Look at this. You know, I mean, this is like Madden. It's like he's at Georgia right now playing Vanderbilt. I mean, it's just truly athletic insanity. This was his third touchdown of the season with what is this? Is this Aiden O'Connell? Is that Gardner again? I can't tell. Sorry, I can't zoom it in on my screen here. We'll let this play out, and then we'll get into it. It's Gardner Minshew. Look at this. How many tight ends in the National Football League do you know that you could just run a simple little flat route and he's going to beat a cornerback off the run, break a tackle, and just walk into the end zone? I don't think this angle is the best on this clip in particular, but just kind of gives you an illustration. Look at this dude's speed. You're not going to be able to tackle him easily. And once again, because we started this video off kind of talking about the Kansas City Chiefs, this was the Brock Bowers game. This was Thanksgiving, the Friday after Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving. Brock Bowers in this game had a phenomenal game. And it was a little bit more on display because it is the Kansas City Chiefs. People love to hate watch the Kansas City Chiefs. So I'm sure a lot of Raiders fans really wanted to win this game like you did on Christmas Day last year. And they, honestly probably should have won this game. Neither here nor there. This was a Brock Bowers just kind of showing out party if you truly like football, because this day after Thanksgiving game's already completed. You're playing the measly Raiders against the defending back-to-back Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. I feel like really only hardcore football guys watch this football game, but this is just pure freak of nature. We'll let this game. This is a beautiful dot by Aiden O'Connell. This other angle will bring it into. You're going to get the whole screen here. Michael Mayer moves in motion. A little play action. And look at this dot by Aiden O'Connell. Tracking the ball. Makes all of his catches. His vision, yards after catch on a couple of those clips, specifically the Broncos one, the Dolphins one that we just showed. But just his tracking ability. And once again, I just cannot underestimate or cannot understate it enough. This dot by Aiden O'Connell. This is a freaking dot. Look at that. Beautiful. 3 Chiefs near him, 2 right next to him. Gets it, little yards after catch, gets into the end zone. So Brock Bowers, you're going to see a lot more touchdowns from Brock Bowers. There's only 1 game left in the regular season, but you're going to see a lot more Brock Bowers touchdowns, especially if I think they've won enough games where Shedeur Sanders is probably out of the question here. But if they get a guy like Sam Darnold, I keep hearing the name Sam Darnold touted with the Las Vegas Raiders, you're going to be seeing a even crazier season from Brock Bowers this upcoming season. But folks, I know this video was a little rough on the edges. Sorry, we haven't made a Raiders video in way too long. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. Let me know if you guys want more down below. But guys, give me your thoughts on Brock Bowers. Is he the real deal? Do you see the superstar talent? Because to me, it's clear as day. But let me know your thoughts on Brock Bowers down below. Thank you for watching. Peace.